Dear Mr. Orpo, normally I would be happy and proud to welcome a Prime Minister from a Nordic country here in the European Parliament. But sadly, I have to say today I'm not. Instead, I am disappointed, sad, and honestly angry to have to welcome a Nordic Prime Minister that is leading a charge against social and trade union rights in his own country. Mr. Prime Minister, the topic today is This is Europe. And I have one thing to tell you. The Europe you represent, Mr. Orpo, is not the Europe I want. And more importantly, it is definitely not the Europe citizens need. What you are doing is clearly wrong, because you are undermining what makes a Nordic welfare state strong. Your government makes it easier to fire people, and at the same time you want to cut social welfare and protection. This will harm workers and their families. Yet sadly, it doesn't stop here. At the same time, you try to undermine the Finnish system of collective bargaining. A collective bargaining system we, on a European level, aim to increase. You are actively trying to suppress. I'm sad to say so, but that is shameful. As if this was not enough, you also want to limit the freedom of people to go on strike and protest your policies. But Prime Minister, when Finnish people protest you in the street, the solution is not to take away their possibility to strike. Instead, you should stop, reflect, and listen. Mr. Orpo, the Europe you represent is clearly a Europe for the few. A Europe that does not take care of your citizens, of our citizens, and the planet. Instead, it runs away from responsibility. Sadly, we have seen it before. Whenever the right governs with the far right, the picture is the same. Those that claim to speak for the common man quickly betray him. Those that say they have the ordinary worker's interests and concerns at heart quickly and brutally betray her. And that is exactly what is happening in Finland. That is exactly what we are seeing right now. And that is the reason that people is protesting you and your government, Mr. Prime Minister. Dear Mr. Orpo, this is Europe. And what you provide is definitely not the Europe we want. Mr. Orpo, this is Europe. It should be a Europe for the many, not just a Europe for the wealthy few. Thank you.
Next, Sirpa Pietikainen, 2 minutes.